Hey everybody, we're back with some more Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Hopefully the game will cooperate and appear on stream in a second. On the screen, I should say. But yeah, we're back. So last time we did a lot of miscellaneous sort of stuff. Yes, there's the game. Alright, awesome. Hey, thanks for the cheer. Appreciate it.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Oh wow, amazing. But yes, we're back. So we're going to be continuing with the main story for a bit, and then probably doing some Thieves Guild stuff, I feel like. So let's do it. Just want to make sure that I've basically used up all my materials, if I have any. Because I don't want to be carrying around tons of stuff. Okay. Let's buy some more iron. Alright, can I buy stuff from you?
Met my father?
Yes, I can.
He's the finest weapons and armor.
Alrighty. So, I'm looking forward to the Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild is one of the better parts of the game, if you ask me. So, very excited to get into the Thieves Guild questline. Let's stop it. Let's just go all in. I'm gonna do some blacksmithing. Hey, Random. I know this is you, Random, but yes, hello. Yeah, sorry to hear about your PC. Hopefully you can get it fixed up before too long. Was there anything in particular that happened that made it stop working, or it's just being funny? Yeah, it's really annoying. I can only imagine how frustrating it must be. I've been pretty lucky. I haven't had PC issues in a while. No idea. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It sounds like. Well, hopefully it works again soon. Alrighty, let's make a few more steel daggers. We can sell them. And then off we go to Riften.
I help my father.
Yes.
To protect yourself or deal some damage.
Okay, buy my iron daggers. Buy my steel daggers. And I've got a bit of inventory space now. Good. Alrighty, let's increase our stam. And now I have 2 perks. Can I improve my blacksmithing at all, I wonder? So my goal is I want to get to glassmithing. So we can create elven armor, that's pretty good. Hey, thanks for the follow. Random on your alt account. Appreciate it. PC's forcing you to take a PvZ break. There's nothing wrong with that, I suppose. It could be a good thing. You can come back refreshed, hopefully. So bows do twice as much damage now, which is awesome. Alrighty, so let's see how close we got to Riften. We're still quite a ways away. That's fine. Let's start at Snapleg Cave, and we'll head to Riften from there. But yeah, not sure how far we'll get with the Thieves Guild today. I don't remember how long the Thieves Guild quest is. I remember it was quite long from memory. But it's been a very long time. But hopefully everybody's doing well. I played a bit of Oblivion off-stream, but not as much as I would have liked. The last time I recorded, I played... It worked for about... just under an hour, I think, fine. And then the game crashed a few times, and I didn't notice that when I reloaded the game one of the times that OBS wasn't capturing the audio. So I have, like, an hour and a half or more of footage that doesn't have any game sound. I kept it, and I just uploaded and basically said, like, yeah, sorry. So, a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. But now I know to be much more careful about checking that sound is being recorded and such. Man, the stealth mechanics in this game freaking suck. Have I played Terraria? I have. I played it with some friends a few years back, and I never really got into it. I've talked about it a few times on stream. It's pretty much a case of, like, the people that I was playing with, like, knew exactly what they were doing, and so they were just doing stuff. Like, they would summon the bosses, and they would kill them pretty quickly, so I didn't really know what was going on. So it wasn't really a good experience. And I tried playing it solo, like, sometime after, but then at that point, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. So... God, how many freaking wolves? Oh, you silly wolf. come on. Come get me. There we go. If I played Carrion. That's that game where you're like that giant pink like blob or whatever, right? And you have to like eat stuff to grow. I have not played that if that's the game that I'm thinking of. But I do know what game you're talking about. You're like a giant like flesh monster. If it's the game I'm thinking of. But yeah, the reason why I'm streaming this at night, because normally I play Skyrim in like the morning or an afternoon, but the reason I'm streaming at this time is because tomorrow I've had some friends manage to twist my arm to get me to go somewhere. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. It's fun, but wait till it's on sale. Okay. I can't say I know anything about the game, except I remember seeing like the footage of like the big pink blob monster thing, like going around eating stuff. That's about all that I know about the game. But I'll keep that in mind in case I ever do decide to check it out. There's a lot of games actually coming out pretty soon. So I'm going to be spoiled for choice. Hey Will, how you doing? Caught me early, yeah. It's actually very late for me, funnily enough. But I respect because of time zones, it's probably pretty early for you. I hope you're doing well. It's been a very long while, I feel like. Hope all's been well with you. Started your first run with the Calamity mod, you swear it's a different game. I've heard some good things about the Terraria modding scene. It seems very, very lively. In a good way. I wonder if I can get up to this, this cave. I like how they were like, we don't want the player, like, going too far off the beaten path, so let's put invisible walls in. But then you can just, like, maneuver your way past them most of the time. Doing good, your friend went offline. Oh no, that's 7 PM for you, okay. So you're pretty close to my time zone then. Awesome. It's just before 8 here. I was planning to start at 8, but I was all ready to go, so I figured I may as well start, like, now. There's really no point waiting, like, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it was, to start a stream when I'm, like, ready to go. I didn't used to do that. I always used to start my streams exactly when I scheduled them, but now I figure, like, if I'm ready, I may as well. There's literally no reason to just sit there and, you know, wallow in misery or whatever I'm doing. We're both Australian. Yeah, very true. Don't know if you're keeping up to date with the election stuff. I try and keep away from politics for the most part. But from the numbers that I was seeing before, it looks like we'll have a result pretty soon. At least then it's all over and we can get back to normal. Death blow of Abernanit. You're an Inferno, most everything one-shots you. I don't know, that doesn't really sound fun to me. Like, I get like the appeal of like difficulty in games, but I feel like those games where it's like you die in one hit every time, it just feels like frustrating. Maybe I'm just weak. Maybe I'm not a real gamer. I'm not the type of person who plays games for, you know, extremely hard challenges. I play games to have fun, ultimately, at the end of the day. That's why I'm not super into, like, those kinds of games like, you know, Dark Souls, stuff like that. Like, I get they're excellent games from all, you know, intents and purposes, but, you know, if I've only got a few hours a week, potentially, to either stream or play games or whatever, I'd rather play something that's gonna make me have fun rather than something that's going to be frustrating. Yeah, if you were to die instantly, you wouldn't play the game. I agree. Like, for me, it's just, like, very... It would just be super frustrating for me. But I appreciate that everyone's different. Some people really like those sorts of challenging games. Just not for me. It's not exactly one shot. Oh, did you just mean, like, it's, like, sometime... Like, if it's, like, a boss, they might kill you in one shot. Ah, shit. Oh, well. Alright, guess we're fighting this dragon. Yeah, dragon. Okay, let's try healing a bit. Maybe I can hide inside a house from this dragon. Alright, what's inside this chest? Let's pick a lock in the middle of a fight. That's a good idea. Yeah, you don't have the patience for it. I feel that. I'm in a pretty similar boat. For me, it's a mix of not having the patience for it and just, like... I just don't have the time to play something so frustrating. I mean, to begin with, Terraria is not, like, an easy game. IMO. I'm not really good at games that make me to play super quick. So I play games like this, where you can pause the game and drink, like, 50 potions to... to stop yourself from dying. I think we got him. There we go. Nice. You never rage? Good for you. I try not to rage at games if I can, but sometimes they do get very frustrating. It's mostly me if I play FPS, I can rage. That's why I don't play a lot of FPS. My friends who I played, like, you know, Luca, Azure, and Rem, whenever we play Battlefield, they can probably attest that I'm a bit more vocal than I might normally be in a game. Word of power, life or a whisper. Fair enough. Alright, I'm just gonna drop this stuff. I know it's worth a decent amount of money, but I can't carry it. Alrighty, well let's keep heading to Riften, I suppose. I'm guessing I'm not allowed to clamber off the mountain. I think I may have made a horrible mistake by doing that. Okay, let's quick save. I want to head south. You need it. You need your patience, that's fair. Patience is a really good skill to have. I can be really patient most of the time, but sometimes I just lose my patience completely. Some of the things that make me lose my patience is if, like, people try and, like... If they try and, like, lie straight to my face, that's a big one for me. Like, if somebody tells me something that's, like, blatantly not true, that can be really, like, irritating for me. I feel like that'll be the case for most people, though. Like, what would an example of that be? What am I talking about? It'd be like, let's say somebody at work stole, like, one of my, like, pens or something, and I saw them do it. I literally saw them pick it up and put it in their pocket. I'm like, hey, can you give me my pen back? They're like, I didn't take your pen. What are you talking about? That would make me upset, because I'm like, dude, I literally saw you do it. It's in your pocket. That sort of blatant lying is just, like, really annoying. And you might think, like, surely people don't lie in those sorts of cases. They do, believe me. People will straight up lie to your face if it suits them. If I had to get some more patience. It's just something that takes time, I feel like. It takes time and experience. The more life experience you have of, like, you know, different kinds, you'll gain more patience, I feel like. That's how it's been for me, anyway. Especially these past couple, like, weeks, I've really taken the time to rethink my perspective on a lot of things, actually. About my own misgivings, my own failings, that sort of stuff. I think I'm in a better place now. I feel more at peace most days, which is good. Because in the past few years, I don't even know, like, quite a while. Even before I was streaming, like, so this is, like, talking about a long time. I've always been, like, really on edge a lot of the time, but these past few weeks, things have started picking up a little bit, which is good.
I'd wager I could crack rock faster than anyone, even you.
Ooh, ebony ore. I'll take that. I used to have anger issues. Used to have more patience until recently because of mental stuff. That's fair. I mean, we all go through, like, rough patches, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with going through some rough patches now and then. I kind of wish that we would get smithing experience from making ingots, but I suppose that would be too easy. But yeah, we're all works in progress. As a colleague of mine from my last workplace said, we're all works in progress. So don't feel bad if you stuff something up or make mistakes, do something wrong, all those sorts of things. We've all got a long way to go. Alright. Fort Green Wall. This wall looks suspiciously grey. Wish you could get more patience, like putting skill points into stuff. Yeah, I don't know, like here's the thing. Like if skill points were a thing IRL, like you level up and gain skill points, what would I want more of? I feel like intelligence would never go wrong. Intelligence would let you do a lot of stuff better. Oh, and a highwayman. Oh, Mr. Porcupine over here. What's the matter, mate? Looks like you're covered in arrows. Ouch! That was a nasty little hit that he did on me. Ah, bro. Come here. Stand still. Oh. Well, I've heard just because they have a slightly different title, they become significantly tougher. Like, this guy's just a bandit. He dies in one hit. The other guy was a highwayman, so he takes, like, 5-6 hits. You put all into creativity or autism. I don't know if you can put skill points in autism. That seems kind of not like a thing that you could do. Creativity would probably be a good one. I'd love to be able to, like, do art or sing or anything, to be honest, but... Alright, goodbye, sir. He lived? No, he didn't live. Surely he didn't live. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if he lived that would be absolutely insane. Let's say play for like you put everything. Fair enough. Luck would also be an interesting stat if it actually worked. I don't know, it's hard to say how much luck plays a part in things. I definitely recognize that a lot of things do happen just because of random, you know, circumstance. Is that luck? I don't know. Maybe. I guess it depends to what extent you believe that, like, things are, like, predetermined.
What's that?
So I know some people argue that, like, everything has already been determined. I don't know if I believe in that.
What's that? Guess I was disappearing.
High luck is broken, nerf the luck stat. I mean, if luck worked the way it does in Fallout New Vegas, I would 100% invest in luck. Imagine going to the casino and just bankrupting them every time, because you have 9 luck or 10 luck or whatever. That'd be crazy. That's the thing, I feel like a lot of these discussions about skill points or superpowers and stuff like that, it always boils down to money in the end. Like, it's always like, how can I use this ability to maximize my money so that I never have to stress about money again? It's kind of sad, I feel like. We spend so much of our life chasing money. But that's the world we live in, really. It's not necessarily our fault. You know, if you want to survive, you need to. You can live comfortably without very much, but even then, you still actually do need quite a bit. How can he not see me? He didn't detect me that whole time. I was standing right in front of him. Through here. Skyrim. Luck gives you everything, yeah. I do agree. Like, as a stat, quote-unquote, luck definitely has the most benefits. There's also a cave to explore here, and a prison, so let's explore the cave. Why is there so much thought put into this one dungeon? Oh shit, there's a dead guy under here. Silver ruby ring. I don't know if I have a favorite gemstone. And the obvious answer, I guess, is diamonds, but I don't know if I even like diamonds that much. Perk for luck is finding a coin in a place you don't expect it. It can be a stand-in for other stuff. That's true. I completely agree with that. Luck can be a stand-in for anything. Like, you know, luck can be a stand-in for intelligence. Somebody might ask you a question, and you take a random guess, and you get it right. That's luck. There might be, like, an object that's, like, stuck, or it's, like, really heavy or something, and you, like, push it, and it just, like, falls over, and it suddenly becomes, like, much more easy to move. You could get bitten by something, but because you're lucky, it doesn't, like, become an infection or something like that, you know? I get what you're saying. Luck definitely is the great equalizer, in terms of stats, anyway.
That's it? That's all you've got?
I don't know how he didn't see me. I was literally standing right in his face. Charge doesn't work at Jeremy with 10 luck. Yeah, he, like, shakes the phone, and then, like, all of a sudden just has battery again. The captain's quarters. Why is the captain's quarters its own, like, area? Oh. Stay in the shadows, stay in the shadows. Ah, it's the bandit chief. Shit. Oh, come on, stand still. Yikes, this guy's tough. Yes, I can see it's a female. You can be a woman and still be a guy, okay? I say guy is a neutral term, I don't know. I know some people think they still feel that guy is like a gendered term, but I use guy irrespective of gender. Maybe that's just me. Okay, what do we got? Ebony gauntlets. That's like top tier armor. My goodness. I can't carry it. I mean, I can carry it, actually. I'll just drop one of my, dragon scales. And do I need ebony gauntlets? I'll carry them, why not? I can sell them. Hey Lana, how you doing? Well, hope you're doing well. It's been a little while. Hope all's well with everything you're doing, your studies, life in general, all that sort of stuff. We're just playing some Skyrim today. Trying to do assignment, but only on question 2 of 30, but it's due tomorrow. Yeah, I've been there. I think we've all been there, to some extent. The longer that I stayed in higher education, the more lazy I got. It's not something I'm proud to admit, but I will admit it. When you say it's due tomorrow, do you mean it's due at the end of tomorrow, or it's due, like, midnight? Hopefully it's not midnight. Because I know most of my assignments are due, like, 11:59. For whatever reason. As if they're going to check them at 11:59. But they still insist, like, no, you have to upload it at 11:59, so yeah, sure. Hospital assignments, it's due tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow midnight, okay. That's, well, at least you got a little bit more time, but yeah, you should get cracking on it. Don't be like me, with all my uni assignments as I went on, where I would do it the day of. The worst part is, because I always, when people ask me for, like, you know, study tips, like, they say, like, oh, how did you do, like, you know, this in school and stuff like that? Or how did you, you know, survive university, whatever. I can't really be honest, because, like, with university in particular, as I got further into it, and I started doing my stuff at the last minute, I got better scores. Explain that. It's not right, but that's the truth. Is it like long questions, or are they like short questions? I hope they're not like all like an essay question each. That would be like insane. Alright, here we go. These guys are gonna try and shake me down.
Hold there.
You need to pay the
Before I let
tax.
you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
It's like, how do we hand over this patient who's suffering from lopsided and right? Okay, so it's like very short, like scenario sort of questions. Okay. That sounds manageable, but still a lot of work, because obviously you'd have to look up the procedures, read through all your like handbooks and stuff like that to find the answer, so definitely a lot of work. Alright, what's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
This is obviously a shakedown.
Alright, keep your voice down.
Hey Asher, how you
Want to
doing?
hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Can't believe you'd try and shake me down like
Welcome
this.
to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe.
You can
It's
head
all
inside
lies.
when you're ready.
It's not short. The recordings of going over the assignment are over 5 hours long. Goodness me. And there's 30 of those types of questions? That's crazy.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Bro, I just walked in here. I'm not scared of you.
That's the wrong answer. Last
Yeah,
thing the
what?
Blackbriars need
What are you gonna
around
do
is
about
some
it?
Troublemaker trying to steal a piece of the action.
Who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business. Me, I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Got any dirt on this? Show unusual gem.
Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know?
I should get to the assignment. You've been at work since 8 AM. You got to do it tomorrow. Yeah, no stress, Lana. If you got to run, no stress. Hope the assignment goes well. Hopefully we can chat again soon. Hey, Neko, how you doing? Alright, tell me what this gem is worth.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild.
Ah,
Get in good with them and you'll find her.
fair enough. Alright.
Be seeing you
Thank you,
around.
sir. See, all you have to do is stand up to people like that. That's actually terrible advice. If somebody comes up to you and is like, you're looking for trouble, you should not stand up to them. Just be calm, just walk away if possible, all that sort of stuff. Do not, like, escalate things. It depends on the circumstance though. Like, if you were, like, in prison or something, I feel like you should stand up to people because you don't want to be the guy that, like, just cowers to everything. But if you're just in public, I don't think you should start a fight. Last night was your cousin's birthday. You had a birthday dinner for him. Nice, that's awesome. What'd you guys eat? There's something yummy. Like pizza. Hello, Brynjolf.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, hey lad? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all
His
that
line was
coin
so
you
good,
carry,
he said it
hey, lad?
twice. Actually, I'm looking out for this old guy hiding out in Riften.
Ah, expecting free information, eh?
He spent
Let
an
me
hour in
deal
the
with
sewers
business
looking for this
first.
quest.
Then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin.
Well, when you put it like that, Brynjolf, I'll try persuading him. Let me find him first. Dragons are bad for business.
Passing on a golden opportunity is
Nah,
worse.
didn't work. Alright, what did you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And
You
in
fixed
my
your
line
CK,
of work,
nice.
Extra hands are well paid.
What do I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Okay. Break the law? Are you kidding? Why plant the ring on Branche?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business.
I started from the
permanently.
app, okay.
That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, let's get this started.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, exotic ingredients. I have them all.
Alright, where is this person?
This way, everyone. Over here.
Alright, steal Medesi's ring. I don't know where Medesi's ring is. Alright, Medesi's ring is in here. Oh, that's a good start. Well, I'm glad you figured it out, Azure, because I know it was really frustrating.
You need to hear this.
Ooh.
Come on.
Okay, I need to drop some stuff, because I've got way too much stuff in my bag. Hide boots? We don't need hide boots. Imperial light helmet? Why have I got some of these items?
What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't
Okay,
want you to
F5.
get left out.
Let's put the ring on his thing. So we're trying to put Medesi's silver ring into his pocket. Alright, we did it.
Well,
Nice work, gamers.
my time is up. Come back
Hey,
tomorrow.
Gutenberg, how you doing?
What
Add a bongo? We can add a bongo, sure. Where are all the bongos at? I hate looking for bongos. They never appear where I expect them. You're doing something probably stupid and doomed to fail. Well, that doesn't sound good.
I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Alright, what do you want,
Looks
Brynjolf?
like I chose the right person for the job.
And another one? Sure, why
And here
not?
you go. Your payment. Just as I promised.
Here we go.
The way things have been going around
Oops.
here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
What's been going on?
Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
I can handle it.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften.
Why would you want to live in the
Called
sewers
Kuroneko
anyway?
Kazuya. Get there
More
in one
bongos?
piece,
Sure, why not?
And we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Here we go. Alright, sweet. Can I steal your potions? Oh, they're not even real. Right, so we need to get into the sewers, which I think is underneath here, right? There we go. Into the sewers we go. Yeah, nuclear wants more bongos. I can see that. Alright, so there's people down here, folks. Watch out.
I don't know, Doc. They'd skin us alive if we were doing this.
Take that.
I'm gonna kill you.
Rest in peace. Oops, I accidentally picked something up. I don't know what I picked up. What did I pick up? I took something that was really heavy, but I don't know what it was. Ah, the shield. You get another bongo, but you want to save? I don't think I've got any more bongos. I would have to custom set another one up, which would just take forever. Shit, I picked up something again. I keep picking up stuff that I'm not meant to. Alrighty. So I remember there's a guy in here who's got these gloves that increase your punching damage, which I really want. Ah, I need to jump down here. Okay. That's a shortcut out, I assume. One that we can't use to get in. I wonder what this tripwire does. Do we want to find out? Not really. This is peak. Skyrim is peak. And I won't hear otherwise. Todd Howard is a legend of video games who can never make a wrong move. I do not want anyone in chat to criticize Todd Howard. If you do, you will be permabanned. Oh shit.
Someone there?
Gian the Fist. The Ring of Recuperation and the Gloves of the Pugilist. Very nice. I do need a magic ring, so I can take this. Stamina regenerates faster. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, the Gloves of the Pugilist are pretty fun. If you're doing an unarmed build, they're really good. I have used them before when I played, I don't know why I would play an unarmed build in this game. There's not even an unarmed skill. Something Todd Howard good. Excellent. I'm glad that you understood the assignment. I will not abide criticism of the most visionary game developer. Low life. This guy's just called low life. How bad does it have to be that you get called freaking low life? I guess you could say he's really in the thick of it. Skyrim has no bugs. No. There's no bugs. It's all intentional. What happens when you get hit by the giants and you fly up into the sky, into the stratosphere? It was intentional. Todd Howard put it there because he knew players would appreciate it.
Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
Who's different?
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit.
Alright, hello, Veckel.
Better have coin to pay for your drinks.
You're in the thick of it?
Handouts here.
Yes. I'm looking for an old guy hiding out somewhere in Riften.
Huh. Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help.
I need to talk to him. I'm a friend. His life is in danger.
That's a touching story. Now get out of my face.
Wow.
Good day.
Well, color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Don't know why I bothered. This place is a mess.
If you were expecting a palace, then maybe you're not cut out for this line of
It would
work.
smell so
Our
bad down
methods
here.
involve secrecy and discretion.
Imagine living in the sewers.
If you're done belly aching like a child, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Ah, I see a whole bunch of deadbeats in here. What did they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
How do you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
I mean, if you are saying you want to send a message, killing people who owe you money is not a bad way to send a message, to be honest. But you didn't hear that from me. Consider it done.
Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
Alright, tell me some tips. What about Kirava?
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to
Family.
Talon J at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
What?
I'll be here.
What is happening? The Thalmor? They follow me down into the sewers! What the hell? What the hell? Why is the Thalmor down here? He's talking to freaking Rinyo. Getting jumped by the Thalmor. What the heck? I've never seen this happen before. What the hell? Just trying to have a civil conversation here. Oh my goodness. They were scoping me out. They followed me into the sewers and they assassinated me at my most vulnerable. How many of them are there? I'm sorry. Oh, it's just one. Okay. Who is Gissa? Who the hell is this? Gissa's note. Who the frick is this? Alright, who is Gissa? Gissa's note. Description of target. Khajiit male, believed to go by Kazuya. Maybe an alias. Likely to be inquiring about Esbern and the Ratway. Do not approach. Inform your assigned contact immediately if spotted. Well, he decided to be a hero. There's still a Thalmor soldier? Where is he? Oh, he's in there. There we go. Oh, he died standing up. Damn, he can't even get rest in death. Oh, alright. Well, that was exciting.
Grab coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
That was very
Stay out of
exciting.
trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Alright, sorry about that.
For us yet.
Tell me about Kirava again.
Kirava's. Talk to Talon
They're well
J at
acquainted.
the Bee and
Okay.
Barb.
What about Helga?
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
Okay. What about Bersi?
He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Alright. Alright, I'm looking for an old guy, probably hiding out in the Rataway.
Kirava's stubborn.
But that's not what I clicked on.
J at the Bee and Barb. Kirava's.
What? I
Talk to
did
Talon
not click on that.
Bee and Barb and see if you can get something out of him. There. Kirava. Talk to Talon J at the Bee and Barb and see if you can get. Yeah.
There we go. That took like 4 times.
He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it.
Alright, thank you.
I'll be here when you're
Goodness
done.
me. Take a while. You have a script that's reading YouTube channels on how to use GIMP. Your initial training done enough that you move onto a script that allows you to manipulate it. to learn from future videos. Oh, interesting. All right. I mean, good luck with that. I've got somebody that I know at work who's also really into AI stuff. Whenever he explains it, he seems really interested in it, really passionate about it, but I have no clue what he's talking about. And I hate to say it, it's the same boat here. I really don't understand AI. But, good luck. I mean, it's always good to be on the cutting edge. And I would rather that AI is being made by people that I know than, you know, complete strangers. Just make sure you're not using the AI for evil. Why is his sword like... Oh, it was a bound sword. That's why it was like that.